for life. We nurture creativity, encourage innovation, and provide the tools and support you need to turn your dreams into reality. This is the place where dreams come true. Step in, dream big, get inspired, and let's shape the future together. Homeboyz Institute of Technology, excellence in entertainment.
Field FIFA. Riyadh! Nako Field FIFA. Riyadh! Nako Field
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The wait is over, and the stage is set. Take a deep breath, because you're about to witness something truly spectacular. It's time for the final countdown. The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Stream lang tayo ko live.
Good afternoon everyone and welcome to the UPNEXT FC26 Qualifiers, presented to you by Homeboyz Esports Arena in collaboration with Sizzy Esports. We're live here at the new Homeboyz Esports Arena, where players will battle for a chance at the next main stage of this exciting competition. My name is Abdurrahman Abdullahi, and next to me, joining me in the commentary box, is my counterpart, Shil Ilyas.
That's right, Abdurrah. Today is all about skill, strategy, and composure as the best of the best go head-to-head in this single elimination round. I mean, the atmosphere is electric. Abdurrah, do you mind explaining EFC 26 to the people that don't know what's going on?
It will be my honor, Shil. EFC is basically football brought into gaming. Think of every pass, every goal, every moment can turn the player into an EFC legend. Shil, can you please take us through the format and how this tournament will run through?
I mean, absolutely. Today we have 231 participants in this tournament, but only 32 of those will be advancing to the main stage in the quarters in July 4th. I mean, this tournament is very big. I mean, every goal, every decision count. And guess what, Abdurrah? They're fighting for a chance to battle for 50,000 Kenya shillings. I mean, 50,000. Abdurrah, what are we doing here?
50,000 Kenyan shillings is a lot of money, don't you think, Shil?
I mean, this wouldn't be possible, but we have to give appreciation where appreciation is due. We have to appreciate the CEO of Homeboyz Entertainment, Michael Rabah, a man of vision who only believes in entertainment and industry and gaming. I mean, today we not only appreciate the players, but the people who put the players on the stage. I mean, are you ready, Abdullah? It's time to start talking about them predictions.
Yes, it is. All right, Shil. Before we get into action, there's a lot of interesting players that we've seen on stage right now that have made a name for themselves. Who do you have your eye on?
I mean, as you can see on the stage today, we have people walking from the left-hand side and the right-hand side. Fox in the box, I mean, dangerous defensive merchant. I don't think that guy is going to be unstoppable. I mean, we have Fox in the box and we have Jesse. Jesse is more of a simple player, very simple. I mean, it's not that much, but like his simplicity and everything is what makes him more dangerous.
I mean, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but on the TV we have here who is Lil Peep, who's known as a defensive merchant, and on the other side we have Wafunya, who's both aggressive and defensive at the same time. As you can see, these two will bump heads and will be an interesting game to watch, don't you think, Shil?
I mean, I'm excited. We excited. Everyone is excited. Let's get right into it. Game one.
Game one. There's a lot of speculation in this place. There's a lot of pressure when you're out there trying to make a name for yourself in this big stage, because it's Up Next, where there will be a main stage for 50,000 Kenyan shillings. Do you think there's a lot of pressure on these players, and who do you think might have confidence, and what players do you think you want to avoid in this type of tournament, Shil?
I mean, it's a lot of people. Like, there's too many participants, but like only one could make it to that 50,000 prize pool and be named the Up Next champion. But today, Abdullah, we shall see all about the composure. As long as you have composure, you are going to be the best. As long as you have composure and skill, you're going to survive. And that's what we're expecting to see today. Abdullah, what else do you say?
That is true, because in this type of big stages, as of right now, that Sizzy Esports has brought into the world of Kenya to bring esports on the map, it's very big, since it's one of the big tournaments that have not happened in a long time. Since this is only the qualifiers, they'll want to have a spot on the next main stage. And it's a lot of pressure, don't you think? It's a lot of pressure.
I mean, it's a lot of pressure, but we have to appreciate the fact that CCY Esports' vision to bring esports back into the country and make it a main thing is what we have to appreciate. I mean, Serge is doing very good things with his teammate Giovanni. I mean, this is very beautiful things that we're seeing. Very beautiful things, and I'm so excited. Like, you will not understand the excitement that I have that's going to happen today. I mean, I'm trying to see dangerous football. I'm trying to see scores that don't even make sense. I just want to see a lot today. Abdullah, what do you think?
There's a lot I expect today. I expect a lot of gameplay. I expect a lot of attacks. I expect, because ESV football is not all about goals. It's not all about attacking. It's not all about how you score. It's all about your gameplay. It's all about how you stay composed, how you're confident. If you're 3-2 down, you can come back between the first half, as we've seen in a lot of games. And here we go. There's a lot of predictions that's happening. Who do you think is your personal favorite, Show?
I mean, out of all of them, me personally, my favorite is Harry Kappa. I mean, very dangerous player. I don't think we can speak much about this guy. He's known for his aggressive attacking style, his movement with the ball, and his ability to make the defenders feel like they're on ice. I mean, they are sliding and sliding and sliding. What else can you expect of the Raw? Who else do you got?
I have Low Pete, because he's a countermeasure to Kappa, since Kappa's strength rely more on his aggressive gameplay with his 4-2-2 formations, while Low Pete plays a balanced 4-4-1 defensive style, which will actually counter this Kappa play style. But do you think Low Peep will fall back in a lot of places, since his defensive styles is all about holding the ball, where if he goes 1-0 down, he holds the ball till 70th minute? Do you think Kappa can capitalize on that and actually get a counter attack, moving back, moving front, and actually executing the goal perfectly?
I mean, it will be very tough to be seen, to see the fact that Harry Kappa is more of aggressive. I mean, we can see it through his tournament achievement at Betika Esport Awards. But anyways, let's get into it. Today we have Jesse versus Fox in the box, and game one kickoff has commenced. I mean, Abdullah, are you ready? We're seeing France on France. I mean, everyone just wants a taste of Mbappe and Dembele. As you can see, they're on top. He's gone through, but as I said, Fox in the Box's defensiveness is something you cannot go against, Abdullah. What do you see?
That is true. A lot of players are going with the France team here because they're evenly balanced, as you can see. The attacking, they have Dembele, they have Mbappe, and the defensive side, they have Konate and a perfect keeper to keep them stable. So who would not want to play?
Oh my God, and what a start to answer game one. I mean, what the hell? You can see the frustration in Jesse's face. When Fox in the Box with a little grin. This guy is very, very cheeky, as I can see. What a goal. I mean, what a goal.
He's overly confident in this, the way it was perfectly executed on that down play, on that down pass, and what a strike.
I mean,
what a strike.
Yeah, Abdullah, like, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but like, we gotta talk more about that formation. What a goal by Chumeni. I mean, Abdullah, are you not seeing the formation is running? Let me run you through. Fox in the Box is using a quick 4-5-1, a formation built to control space. I mean, what else do you need? He needs to control the space that's in between, so he can, like, obviously attack better and defend, so that he can see stuff in a more clear vision. I mean, he's seeing the pitch. He's basically the puppeteer. He can see he's controlling the strings of everything that's happening. But let's see what Jesse has. With his simplicity, I mean, he's not really focusing on the flashiness or anything. As you can say, the simpler you are, the better it will be. Abdullah, what do you think?
That is true, because these two have been going at it for the first 10 minutes, and being a goal right off the bat, as we can see, is going to be a lot of goals. It's not just going to be one goal, since we have the first goal in the first 10 minutes. And these two have been matching each other chance for chances right now. Possession's been tight. A goal almost. What a save.
What a save. I can tell by his frustration, he needs to work more on his defense. At least simplicity is not what's working right now. I mean, Fox in the Box is someone who gets into a player's mentality and tries to break his, like, spirit from within. But, like, look at him. He's so composed. As I said, composure is what you need. You can see by his face, he's just very composed. He looks like this will be an easy game for him. But I hope Jesse will turn that frown upside down. You know what I'm saying?
The defending has been disciplined, but as you can see, Fox in the Box is purely holding down the ball in the middle, as being composed, very much so, holding down to Mbappe, passing it down. It's a pass to Hernandez, to Dembele.
I mean, Abdullah, like, sorry to interrupt you about this commentating, but I have a question for you, Abdullah. Who has the pressure coming into this match?
The player who can handle this moment and perform under pressure will separate themselves, as you can, if you ask me.
I mean, who do you feel like is having the most pressure right now? I feel, me personally, Jesse is having a bit of more pressure. I mean, he's one deal down in such a very big game. And I feel like mentality is what might save him. And gameplay, obviously.
Both players have pressure, but the real challenge is who can stay calm when every decision matters, don't you think?
I mean, obviously composure, but also it comes down to skill. Offside, 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 off, offside, off. But other than skill, Abdullah, what else do you think? I feel like it's not only about your formation, but the tactics itself. I mean, tactic is very, very important. You can have the best formation in the world, but your players will not be moving the way that you want it to. Abdullah, what tactics do you think are you seeing that's being run over here?
The question you're basically asking...
Oh my God.
Oh
my God.
What a goal.
That goal.
What a goal.
That goal had to even
executed.
Be interrupted. Abdullah,
we had to interrupt that combo because Fox in the Box is actually going back and forth with him and actually decently holding it down to Olise, to Dembele, passing it down. On the left side, passing it down. As you can see, the crowd reactions, they're all excited. It's electric, all smiling, all laughing. And it's back to 1-1. As we said, there's a lot of pressure on both players, but it all depends on who stays composed and who is confident to actually come back. And he did it in the next 23 minutes. It's 1-1. What a game.
I mean, it's insane, Abdullah. Right now, we're seeing a recycle of possession. We're seeing a recycle of possession. No panic, looking for that opening. And what a chip, but it fell a bit too off.
He tried that. That was cheeky.
He's very cheeky. I can tell he's very confident to try that in such a big stage. I mean, who's that? Oh my God, it's Arabio. Oh my Lord. Lord.
Just slowly saved off, just in the nick of time by the keeper. Perfectly held off by Fox in the Box. He's still under pressure right now since he's the one who had the advantage to begin with. Now he's back in a 1-1 tie, holding it down against Jesse.
I don't know, Abdullah. It's looking like a 1-1 tie. I feel like the opponents are very equally, but can someone find a response? Dembele back to Mbappe. Oh my God, what a game this is going to be, Abdullah. I can feel it. I can feel our goals galore. Both players are equally matched. I mean, is this normal, Abdullah? Is this what we're going to be seeing today? I'm talking about players that are evenly matched. They're bringing the A game today, Abdullah. I'm like super excited, bro. Oh, and Dembele with a rocket.
What a perfectly executed goal. You can question about his holding it down in the middle. You can question about his defending, but one thing you can't question is how that was shot well and perfectly executed. And as you can see, it came from Dembele, right going back into the middle and off the woodworks into the game.
Absolutely clinical. One chance, one finish. That's why he's one of the best. Fox in the box, a name to remember.
Fox in the box. I think it's Jesse who scored the other one.
Or is it Jesse who Fox in the box?
It's Jesse.
I mean, it's Jesse.
It's a comeback. It's a comeback.
I'm so sorry. I genuinely don't know which is France and France. You have to apologize. I mean, we have same teams. I mean, I don't know which one's on which, but I apologize.
It's a comeback back to it. And as you can see, the pressure comes from him. He was 1-0 down. He brings it back to a 2-1 lead. As you can see, it's a very interesting game as you need confidence. You need a lot from this. You need to hold it down.
I mean, only around 9 minutes till halftime. We're seeing a very interesting game. What a pass on through. What Dembele will do? Is that that's not the play. He'll be questioning that about his choices that he's made today. But I feel like he's trying stuff. He has the right to try stuff. He's been really clinical. I mean, Abdullah, what else can you expect from such a guy?
He held it down. As you can see, he was 1-0 down and came back and actually holding down the position. He's back on his feet and putting Fox the box in a clinical position right now. But as we go back to the formation and tactic, can I ask you a question? And what is the key in this battle in this game, since it's a lot of pressure from both sides, where one person was 1-0 down and actually stay composed and taking the pressure back to Fox in the box? What do you think?
I mean, Abdullah, it's about who can control the space and the force other player away from the comfort zone. I mean, like I said, 4-5-1, a very dangerous and meta formation in the FC world in Ultimate Team. Very, very, very clinical. I told you, as I said before, it's a formation built to control space. I mean, he may be losing right now, but Fox in the box is controlling a very, very good enough of space. I can tell he's had the most possession, but what he's doing with the possession is currently wanting. And we are at half time. I mean, what a half. We saw shots on shots on shots. I feel like these players right now should be focusing more on how they finish, because I see the finishing is what's lacking a bit over here, but I see beautiful gameplay. I'm talking beautiful. That's something they should be focusing on. I mean, as game one of this interesting tournament, I'm seeing very good thing, and we are back to the second half, the deciding half of who's getting eliminated and who's staying. I mean, that's even high stakes, Abdullah. Imagine getting eliminated, right? Off of one game, Abdullah.
That's a lot of stakes, because the pressure still comes to you. It's one game elimination with having a 50,000 Kenyan shilling prize pool on the line, and you can see Fox the Box is a high-level tier player since he's made a name for himself in the FC26 Gauntlet. He's been to championships, he's been to a lot of experiences, and that was a strike, but it was held down by the keeper himself.
I mean, the keeper itself is overrated. Magnan, of course, a keeper of the ages, very good France thing. But speaking of which, Abdullah, how's the France looking like this World Cup?
France is,
oh my God.
Hold on,
Okay.
Perfectly blocked.
I mean, he's dancing in the box. Like I keep saying, this player's skill moves is literally what makes or breaks a player. If you're not more skilled, obviously, you have more options. But Abdullah, answer my question. What team are you looking forward to this World Cup? Small conversation.
This World Cup, there's been a lot of players and a lot of teams that have had braces. For example, Holland from Norway. You can see France with Mbappe that came with his brace in his first game, and Ronaldo that slacked in the first game but showed us why he can come back in the second game, because
there's a lot of pressure on him as a player of his status. Messi with his hat-trick on the first game and the second game with a brace. And I think my predictions will probably be since Portugal because they're very well balanced in their mid. The defense on the left side being Nuno Mendes and holding down, supporting Ronaldo throughout. I think my predictions will really be Portugal for me. What about you, Sho?
I mean, Abdullah, I'm always going to be a Ronaldo fan. Always, at the end of the day, I will always be Team Ronaldo. I mean, what a game that happened last week. The game has been very entertaining, very entertaining. I'm seeing the ball is being passed around here by Fox in the box. Like I keep saying, he controls space. He's a man of controlling space, but attack that leads nowhere. Apologies.
Back to Mbappe. Held it down to Olise. Perfectly passed. He tried the through ball, goes in. Holds it down to Koundé.
I apologize, Abdullah, but like this is something that's worrying me. For someone that we have experienced, like watching a lot of time, I still think that Fox in the box can still make something happen out of this game. With this one, and I knew it. Oh my God! He missed.
He paused there, so we don't know if it's an offside or he
did he
actually
miss?
goes in.
Wait, if he missed that, that would be very, very, very disappointing. I mean, that was a perfect setup, Abdullah. Did you see that shot?
He held it down, passed it down to Mbappe. We still don't know if he passed it in. We're waiting.
I mean, I apologize, but we're
switching back to game 2 as Lil Peep, and Lil Peep is facing off against...
Who's Lil Peep? Is he the one who's beating 5-1?
I think so.
I mean, we can't be assuming, but 5-1, well, I guess we'll have to see. I mean, Abdullah, big update that I've gotten from my team. The prize pool has been increased to 100K to be split in the top 10 winners in the final. 100,000 Kenyan shillings, Abdullah.
We went from 50,000 Kenyan shillings and we upped it to 100,000 Kenyan shillings. How exciting is that? It's electric, it's mind-blowing, and we cannot imagine that much money in an EFC's tournament that has happened. We can say this is one of the biggest tournaments that happened on the prize pool, and we are up next.
I mean, Abdullah, 100K, I feel like we can commentate as well as be inside the competition. What do you think?
That 100K is a lot of money, but that's a big news update from the team.
I mean,
that's a big news update.
That is, I'm actually so happy. This tournament has become more exciting. I feel bad for all the players that have been disqualified, but for the players that are still alive, I can't wait for you guys to have a piece of that 100K. I'm proud. Respawn.
We switched back to Fox in the box game because the other game has been overly defensive, and you can see the 5-1 gameplay. So we switched back to this one, which was a 2-1. It's 75 minutes. There's a lot of pressure in Fox in the box. He can see, pass it back to Barsola, but he held it down on Due.
I mean, Abdullah, I can see something about Fox in the box gameplay that we can't deny. He's controlling space, but what he's doing with the space is not what we want to see. I mean, for someone of such high caliber, we should be seeing more goals that we should be expecting. I mean, he's a very talented player. Let's not forget that. Maybe one of the best in Kenya, but can he prove that today for this big prize that he might be able to win in the next qualifiers?
Another thing is who he's facing against is Jesse. He's just not another intermediate player. He has made a name for himself, and he's holding it down against one of the best players. And as we said, UPNEXT is out here trying to make a name for themselves in this big stage arena, and we can see there's a lot of new exciting players. There has been local now making a name for the UPNEXT main stage.
I mean, I'm telling you, I'm definitely seeing a shift in momentum, Abdullah. I mean, what do you call it? Jesse, a player that we never expected to bring such high game today, is now dominating Fox in the box. I mean, this is insane, Abdullah. A player that a few minutes ago we had to find out more about him. He's like the incognito of the game today. He's like he might be pushing MVP if he continues keep cooking up in these games.
And this is what this tournament is to bring all the local players up into the main stage of this competition. It's about to bring all the people who has been in under the names, under the rug, underdogs. It's a lot of exciting games here.
I mean, this is going to be the most very entertaining game. I'm just genuinely so excited for the next matchup and the matchup after that. I want to see the top 32, what type of players they might bring to the next competition, Abdullah.
If I may ask on the formation and tactics, what do you think is this between two of them? Since one is more about taking the attacking approach and the other is taking the defensive approach. Who do you think? What do you think this is? Is this an attacking approach? Do you think this is a defensive approach?
I mean, from Fox in the box, it's more of a balance. The goal is not only creating chances, but also staying protected when possession is lost. But where we can see Jesse, that game one winner against Fox in the box. I don't know. He's looking too nonchalant. It's like he knew before the game that he was going to win. I mean, what a game from game one.
That is a huge victory after an impeccable performance by Jesse. What a match that we have just witnessed.
It's insane, Abdullah. Someone I genuinely, me personally, I don't want to say things, but yeah, as we wait and the game is coming to a conclusion, we might as well move on to the interview team to show us more about the players and what's going through their mind. Over to Ruby.
All right, we are at UPNEXT FC26 Qualifiers, and I'm here with the winner of one of our games today. Very high energy, very intense match, and I'm going to welcome him to come give us a few words of how it feels to be a champ. Come on. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I am doing well. How does it feel to be the champ of this main round?
I mean, it feels good. It was obvious. It was bound to be.
I love the confidence. I mean, the game could have gone either way. At what point did you feel that the game was in your favor?
You know how you're saying, I apologize, I don't know, there's two France teams. No, just adapt. Just
couldn't
go
get
with
out
the
of
flow. You know how you panic and you start saying, I
apologize because I don't
that is where you
yeah, but you stayed there for 2 minutes on the mistake.
How does the energy feel, having a live audience, people cheering you on as you play? Was it intense? Were you nervous, or were you just sure this is happening?
I mean, I wasn't nervous. It was good. The vibe is good. Seeing my friends cheering at me, it feels nice. Yeah.
Congratulations so much on your win, man. It has been incredible to have you. And yeah, karibu na congratulations tena sana. Yes, live, coming to you live from Homeboyz Entertainment Studios on Muchai Drive. This is UPNEXT FC26 Qualifiers, live on ground. We've been here since morning and it's getting intense. The energy is live. The crowd is looking great. Second winner of the afternoon. Come on in. Let's share your views. Leo tu ni machampion yaje?
Niko poa.
How does it feel to win?
Nafikia tu fiti, meanzia siku vizuri, and we keep on the momentum.
At what point did you feel that this game is yours? Were you hoping or were you expecting to win like our previous player, or were you a bit nervous about today?
I was a bit nervous kwa sababu sijacheza leo siku mzima, lakini after the first 20 minutes I knew that I would win.
Congratulations tena sana manze. Karibu tena to Homeboyz HIT Esports Arena. We are live all day today. You can catch us on Twitch, you can catch us on our YouTube channel, and it is back to our commentators in studio.
It's us.
Don't be scared to dream of your career, because we are all dreamers. This is where magic happens. At Homeboyz Institute of Technology, we inspire. We believe in the power of dreams and the courage it takes to pursue them. Every great achievement starts with a dream, a vision of what could be, fueled by passion and determination. Excellence in entertainment technology isn't just a motto, it's our way of life. We nurture creativity, encourage innovation, and provide the tools and support you need to turn your dreams into reality. This is the place where dreams come true. Step in, dream big, get inspired, and let's shape the future together. Homeboyz Institute of Technology, excellence in entertainment technology.
Neko Filofi for Riyadh!
Welcome to the next game of this exciting qualifiers, UPNEXT qualifiers. As you can see, our first game was very, very exciting. Low Peep the winner and Fox the box. Am I right?
Yeah, Fox in the box. I apologize for my mistake earlier. Fox in the box was a winner. I mean, what a talented player. I knew he was not going to let that happen. Such a very talented player to even lose. He's too good. He always wins. I don't know how. Abdullah, is there anyone in this tournament who can stop him?
As I said, Low Peep on the other side has won his other game with a very, very big score, being 5-1. It's been a very, very much interesting game. As we have game 2 right now, we have Abdurazak Ahmed versus Piabo and David Mwangi versus James Kanye. As we can see, Abdurazak.
I mean, Abdurazak looks locked in. I mean, look at him. He's just chilling and vibing. This is going to be a very, very interesting game. Very interesting game, Abdullah. What do you think?
I really much think so, because as of right now, Abdurazak we have not seen many things from these players. Since there's been 230 players, we don't know a lot about them. And we did say everyone in this main stage is trying to make a name for themselves. Can Abdurazak can come up top and make a name for themselves, please?
I mean, of Abdurazak, I'm thinking of the brand Peebo. Like, look at the crowd; they're so excited. He knows someone. Hey, with the hand gestures and everything, he knows someone is going to get demolished and someone's going to win. I'm very excited to see that. I'm very excited. Abdullah, are you excited?
Very much so. Since game 1 has been perfectly executed, being a 1-0 comeback to a 2-1 by the Fox the Box, a Low Peep being dominating of the other game, being a 5-1. We don't know what we get from game 2, since, as we said, there's a lot of players who are not known. They're very local and they're trying to be up there. And can they actually be the UPNEXT FC26 qualifiers for the round of 32?
Yeah, look at the crowd. They're so excited. I can't wait to see this. I mean, before I forget, the top 32 move to the finals. I mean, we're looking for the best of the best 32 players out of 231 to make it to the final to fight over 100,000 Kenya shillings. I mean, 100,000. You didn't hear me stutter. You didn't hear me say nothing. I said 100,000. Let's get right into game 2.
And the good thing is, these players do not have that pressure of 100,000 yet, since they only have 50,000 Kenyan shillings in their mind. They have not been updated. 100,000 is a lot of money. Who can surpass this pressure? Who can lock in? And who can come up top in this UPNEXT FC26 qualifiers?
Welcome, 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 welcome. This is a tournament of the ages. I mean, the biggest LAN in Kenyan history. And it's all thanks to CZY Esports and Homeboyz Entertainment. These guys will have never, no one will have never done this if it wasn't for the both of them. These guys really have vision to see such talent in the esports world. I'm talking not only FC, but other games surely in the future to come.
That is true, because they have tried to being the pioneer here and actually tried making this possible. And we give our thanks to our CEO of Homeboyz and our team, Sizzy Esports, by Sizzy Surge and his counterpart being Giovanni. They have made this possible for the youth, for the people, and we shall give our appreciation to them where it's due.
I mean, I'm so excited. Like, can we just think about it, Abdullah? Like, this is so exciting.
And you know what it is? It went from a 50,000. Here we go. Game 2. Game 2 is again France versus France. As I said earlier, Shil, everyone is abusing France because of their stats being very balanced by Dembele and Mbappe, back down to Turkey from Man City. As you can see, everyone is using France and abusing the team. Will we see any other players using other national teams, since this competition is just national teams?
I mean, France is the team to beat. Even in the World Cup, you can see they are the favorites to win the whole tournament. I mean, me personally, for me, it's Portugal. But at the end of the day, we guess we have to see in 40 days from now. Abdullah, what do you think?
That is true. That is true. But as we, what a effectively done to Mbappe.
I mean,
he sees it to do it. What a cross to him. Dembele, does he have? No, he doesn't. He doesn't have this vision and holds it down.
I mean, Abdullah, this is very interesting. I mean, a huge victory from match 1. I wonder what we can expect from match 2. I'm talking about such aggressiveness. Look at the peep, look at the thing. Straight to Dembele. Dembele, I don't know what Dembele, but Dembele is just Dembele, Abdullah. Like, is there anything, a future Ballon d'Or winner, in case if he ever wins the World Cup, he is going to be a Ballon d'Or winner back to back to back. Is that
He's
insane?
passed it down. I'm sorry to interrupt you. It's an offside. Perfectly done with the offside trap here.
I mean, tactics, Abdullah, as I said earlier, tactics and assignment, it's very clinical. How people use the offside traps as well as aggressive defending, I guess we're going to find out today. Don't you think?
As
and an attack.
We can see on the gameplay analysis, everyone is looking for their first goal. How important do you think this first goal will be for anyone?
I mean, a first goal is very important. It shows how the game is going to go. It's not only about the first goal. It's about how you start off the game. You can go 1-0 down, but this is FIFA. I'm talking EFC 26. It's FIFA. Anything can happen. Like, anything can happen. You can be 2-0 down, 5-0 down, but always make a comeback.
That is true. A first goal might be massive since it changes the entire mentality of the game and forces the opponent to take more risk, don't you think?
I mean, it is true, but what, Abdullah, if I may ask you a question, what separates top players from the rest?
Consistency. If one thing I would say is consistency, since anyone can have great moments, but elite players perform under pressure repeatedly. As we seen the last game, it was 1-0 down and went up to 2-1 ending.
I mean, it was so exciting. Like, what can you expect today, Abdullah? Too many things are happening. Too many stuff are happening. But if you don't mind me asking, Abdullah, are we seeing a calculated game or a risky one? I'm talking, is this game looking a bit too risky or is it calculated? Do you think he has it on lock?
It's very hard to tell since it's only 13 minutes in. Right now, it's a chess match right now. Every attack has a purpose and every mistake can be punished. As you can see, Barcola to Doué, and he's holding down in the middle, down to Guandeldes.
I mean, Abdullah, can you see the formation that the France team in white is using? I don't know, but like, I'm seeing more of Mbappe on the wing side more than the attacking side. If I was to make a guess, it would be a 4-2-3-1 wide, because most of the players would be, most of the aggressiveness happens through the wings, and you know Mbappe is the most aggressive player in the game at the moment. #1 rated card in FC26. Very talented player on and off the pitch. I mean, he's very talented in every single game. FC 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, the best player over. Would you say he's a legend in the making?
In the making, he has already made a name for himself. He's not in the making, he's already made. As we can see, back to Koundé, Cherki, to Mbappe, to Kamavinga. Will he try that shot? No, he will not. He tried showing off with a bit of skills, but was intercepted by his defense.
I mean, I'm seeing a very possession-like game. This is a battle of possession. I feel like the person who has the most possession is going to be the person who takes home the win. What do you think?
Back down to Mbappe, I think so. He held it down on the left side of the... Back to Dembele.
Very dangerous in the box.
Very much so, but he was held down back to and forced into a corner. But as we know, Dembele is known for his dangerous corner attacks. Let's do it.
I mean, what is going on here, Abdullah? These guys are very defensive. I'm seeing defense against defense. Attacks look like they're equal, but defense is also equal. This is like the most balanced game we have watched so far. 26 minutes in with no goal inside, Abdullah. This is what is going on.
It's a lot of things going on since they're both holding it down in the defensive side of their sides. They're both counter-attacking, as you can see now to Hernandez. Tries passing it back, but it's intercepted by their defense. As they know, as we can see from both sides, they're both defensive merchants and holding it down, both equally matched.
I mean, this is the most interesting game I'm seeing. These players are very matched, very equally matched. I'm talking about in every single aspect, skill-wise, composure-wise, and everything. It's just beautiful, Abdullah.
He's trying to holding down to Mbappe now, rejected by Hernandez. holding it down to Kamavinga, to Turkey, back to Kunde. As you can see, he's trying to play back on the defensive sides as both of them have equally matched stats on Kamavinga, both playing friends in this international FC tournament.
I mean, counter-attack is on. 3 versus 2. He's sprinting down the wing and he cuts inside. I'm seeing that's the normal way. That's what I'm seeing that's happening nowadays with the meta tactics. Abdullah, speaking of meta tactics, do you know the meta that's happening right now in EA FC26?
There's a lot of metas, and knowing as Pina being the meta version of the FC26 pro clubs, as I can say personally, on her Evo being 67 strength, but still, what a chip! What a goal! Perfectly executed by Mbappe, and he celebrates. As you can see, Abdrazak being a bit nervous from that first goal. It came, I think that both players are very composed. As we said, as we can see, it came from 2-1 to 2-2 last game.
Like, you can tell from the separation, that's what separates elite players. They stay patient, they don't force the final pass, they wait for the perfect moment to scoop one into the goal. Abdullah, this is sensational.
We switched from game 2 to game 1. As you can see, game 2 has 2-2 scoreline, both going back at it at 27 minutes, while game 1 is 1-0, being 41 minutes. We switched it back to right now to Chichumeni. Let's see who holds it down to Hernandez. Barsola, can he make an attack from this? Can he? To Dembele. Gandes back to Dembele, backing it back to tiki-taka on Mbappe. He's trying to create a chance on himself. To Mbappe.
Well, I mean, what a defense. The defense is the most beautifulest thing I'm seeing so far. He's defending at such a high pace.
And it's
like, it's so intense. It's so intense on how he's defending. He's doing offside traps. He's doing containment. Abdullah, like, this guy really is a defensive mastermind. This is something I was willing to see. It's so balanced. You can tell by the expression on his face. He is very, very composed. Like, he knew what's happening before it happened. He's like a fortune teller, Abdullah. He can see what's happening before it even happens. And that's what we love to see about EA Sports. Anything can happen. It's a story that you have to create on a canvas. And I'm so proud and I'm so excited to be here. I don't think I can stress that enough.
And we're back at the game. As you can see, France versus France, both wearing different stats. To Hernandez, back to Kunde, tries holding it down to Doué on the left side. Back to Turkey, to Kamavinga. Tiki-taka, he tried throwing the ball there, but it was perfectly executed and hold down by the defensive side to Dembele.
It's
Hold
really
on, it's an attack, it's a through ball.
Is that in? Oh, no, off the woodwork. Oh my God.
It was close.
Off the woodwork.
That was really close. Off the woodwork, off the left side of the post. Using precision to his name, to his settings. It can be a bit cheeky, a bit hard, trying to control your shots here. It's another chance for Turkey. Back down to Dembele. It's ignored and taken from him.
I mean, defense is still on lock, Abdullah. Something about Chumeni is one of the most high-rated defenders. Despite his incident that happened with Valverde, he's still a very, very gifted player, straight from France. Like, France has to be the most sought-out team that there ever is. All of the best players are inside it. It's mad, isn't it?
And it's not just talented teams. They all have chemistry since they've known each other for a long time, played with each other in different teams. For example, Chouameni and Mbappe, they have that chemistry, and both being French, they're moving it forward, and it's denied by Hernandez. Back to Mbappe. Will this be a counter-attack? To Mbappe. Switches back to Doué. Tries bringing it down.
Chouameni. Back to Doué. I can tell by the difference they're running Doué as Cam, because Doué is very, very versatile. Desiree Doué, a man to watch. Even in real life, he's very talented. Back to Chouameni. He's scoring with the defender, Abdullah. What is going on?
That is a shot and a half for a defender. That is an incredible shot and a half for a defender for me here. As you can see, the goal came from in the middle from Doué, as you spoke from him. He's very technical, can adapt to a lot of gameplay. Since he plays on the right wing or the left wing, you can bring him down to Cam and he can deliver, bringing it down. As you can see, it came down to 1-1, and Doué is the reason why he doesn't have a first goal advantage anymore.
What a finish. You could tell he has ice in his veins because that was too cold, Abdullah. But can the opponent find a response? That's what we were trying to see with this attack that I'm seeing over here. And it's in. It's definitely in. I mean, what is going on?
He scored 2 goals in the span of 5 minutes. As you can see, he's frustrated. As Abdulrazak stays composed, he was 1-0 down. He brought it down to 2-1. As the fans can see, I think they're all down there. As we said, pressure, 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 pressure. It's 100,000 shillings on the line, show. So, as we said, what separates elite players from normal players is who stays composed in these type of situations. Being 2-1 down, 1-0 down, you can score 3 goals in a span of 2 minutes. As you can see here, it's 2 goals in a span of 3 minutes.
I don't know, Abdullah, but I feel like people might be intimidated looking at how the prize pool is and looking at the list of players. What piece of advice would you give them in talking about it?
It's all about confidence. I've always said the same things 3 times right now. It's all about confidence in this place. Big, big confidence. If you don't have the confidence to keep going, even though you're 1-0 down at the 80th minute, you can crumble under these pressure, knowing there's a lot of money. And that's a 3 goal. That's the 3rd one. As I said, he held it down from 1-0 down. You can be confident as he is right now. He was 1-0 down, brought it down to 3-1. As I told you, that's one of the advices I give you as a player. Stay composed, stay confident, since there's a lot on the line. There's a name on the line, there's a prize pool on the line, and there's who can be the UPNEXT FC26 champion.
I mean, I don't think I can say anything other than that. This is looking very interesting as a game. I'm just waiting to see what's going to happen. Like, you can tell that this is a very one-sided game, and someone may have to go back to the defensive drills, because this should not be happening. This is something that's easy to control, but I feel like maybe the pressure is getting to him.
It is not easy, as you said. It can be literally you can get 1-0 down and get overly confident. As you can see, he is very nervous. There's an update, there's a live comment coming up.
We were getting word of a live comment, but I think it has been adopted. Yeah, but this is a very interesting game, Abdullah. This is looking very entertaining. I mean, this is top tier. This is what we came here to see.
As you can see, the passes and the accuracy on both teams have been overly equal, both in going from Thuram to Dembele, Olisa to Cherokee. It's really a big chance to try bringing it back. Since the 78th minute, he scored 3 goals in a span of 10 minutes. Can he do it back as he had 1-0 down?
Something about the 3-1 lead is that the player that's winning is so composed. I don't think we've stressed this in mind. But what a response! What a response. Are we seeing a comeback in our hands, Abdullah?
As we can see, anything can happen in this FC26 qualifiers. It's been 3-1, it's 80th minute, it's 3-2 right now. Can he bring it back? He needs just 1 more goal, holds the defense down and tries attacking. But his opponent is responding back with another attack of his. Will he make it a 4-2 or will it be a 3-3? This is very exciting to see, and this is the gameplay that we did come from for this FC26 qualifiers.
But for the players that don't understand what is happening, you know, fighting for all of you guys, fighting for 100,000 Kenya shillings. I mean, the pressure, the mentality, those who are strong in the mind have to be locked in. I mean, this is the one opportunity for someone to make 100,000 Kenya shillings easily, just through their talent and hard work.
So if we go to game conversations that we have, what adjustments should we expect, Show?
I mean, I feel like there should be a change in the defense. Like, to be fair, there has to be a change in the defense. But the player losing the battle needs to find a new way to create chances and disrupt the opponent's rhythm. And with that said, he has scored another on the bank. It's a tie. It's a tie. He tied it up.
It's not a tie. It's a 4-2, as we said. It came from it's supposed to be a tie, but made it a 4-2 comeback. Oh. He was 1-0 down and brought it down to 4-2. As we can see, either the pressure takes you or you take on the pressure. And he did that.
I mean, look at the energy. Who's really impressed you today?
As we can see right now, it's Abdulrazak. He was 1-0 down, brought it up to 4-2. That's very impressive, as we have the second game, both game 1 and game 2 being overly impressive. And he tries it. He overly tries it, and as you can see, he's frustrated in his face, his opponent.
he needs to make a response right now.
And that is game done. That is game done. 90th plus minutes. And who takes it up to the next stage?
As we switch up to the next game,
we have a 9-4 game here. What an interesting game.
What?
As I told you, this will be high game scoring games. It's everyone trying to make a name for themselves. It's 9-4, very dominating gameplay, very high scoring goals, as this is what we want to see from each of our players here.
9-4, Abdullah, that is a score I wish I never saw today, but I'm excited to see it because this game is looking interesting with everything. Abdullah, could you explain something about the tactics to me? What do you see? What do you see? What formations do you think these guys are running to be able to score 9 in a single game? With such an attack, Abdullah, what do you think?
I think it low-key shows the player's identity where they want to control aggression or to punish mistakes. The advantage goes to the player who can adapt faster and make adjustments during the game, during this tactical advantage that you said. Who's running these formations? As you can see, it's a 4-4-1, 1-2 France. It's both team France. As this tournament, everyone is trying to abuse the best team as there is right now in FC26. Mbappe tries it. Deflects off to Mbappe.
What is the key battle in this game? Like I'm seeing, it's about who can control the space and force other players away from their comfort zone. I see that a player here is being targeted on his defense, that's out of his comfort zone, and being able to score such a high-scoring game is just insane. And what a nasty, nasty goal! Abdullah, did you see that? Oh my God!
That was
what a goal!
Top pin, cheeky top pin from him. Cheeky top in, even though it's a 9-0 nil, he tries making a 10-4, making it very game over. As we can see, these games that we have is very high played games. First game, as we can see, second game. And on a side note, here we'll go back to the interview to our Ruby, and I'm giving it to her.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, coming to you live from HIT Esports Arena right here at the Homeboyz Entertainment Studios on Muchai Drive. The energy is live. These are the UPNEXT FC26 Qualifiers, and I do have a fan here who has a few words to say. Come on, Quincy, talk to the people. How are you feeling today?
I'm feeling amazing. This is the best.
Oh, karibu sana manze. How's the energy today? I know you prompted us to get the crowd going like an actual stadium. What prompted you to give us that direction?
The reason why I came here is I want to experience live how people play, how their performance is. So I wanted the crowd to be lively. Yeah.
Have you attended any other esports events in the country? I know this is something, it's a new concept, but it's slowly picking up, actually rapidly picking up. Have you attended any others outside of Homeboyz Esports?
No, this is actually my first time, and I'm loving it so much.
Word to anyone who's watching the stream live now?
I don't know what you're doing at home. This is the place to be.
Well, there you had it. You should be right here on Muchai Drive. It's been a free registration, free entry as well. The energy is live, and I do have another fan, actually one of the few ladies who are here with us today. Starlight can come through and say a few things, baby. How are you doing today?
Hi, I'm good. And how about you?
I am great. Lovely to see you out here. There's not too many chicks who are, you know, in the arena. But tell me, how did you find out about the UPNEXT FC26 Qualifiers?
Personally, I'm a gamer by myself. I go by the name Starlight Brat. And yeah, I've noticed that not so many ladies in the gaming world, but I'd like to tell ladies out here that the world for the gaming is not just for men, that you guys come out here. Madam tuko wengi kwa the gaming world pia, yeah.
How you feeling the vibe today, this afternoon? Have you been to Hit Labs before?
The energy is amazing. The people are packed. Like iko kila mtu. And yeah, tunajibamba.
And you're a gamer yourself?
Yes, I am.
What's your favorite game?
I do play Fortnite a lot.
Ah, Fortnite. Okay, so to the female esports or the female gamers who are watching us, saizi, unaweza waambia nini?
Wakuja join the gaming world. It's a fun world. We get to vibe, have fun, and yeah, play games together and create a community. Yeah.
Yeah, there you heard it from Starlight. Asante sana. We're going to keep this going, and we do have our champion for the afternoon, for the second round. Come on through. How are you?
I'm fine.
Talk to me.
Game imekuwa poa na tumeenjoy. Fortunately imeenda side yangu na nimebambika na win.
Fortunately ama unfortunately?
Fortunately imeenda side yangu, nimeshinda.
How was the game? Was it tense ama ilikuwa walkover kwako?
Ilianza kuwa tense juu alianza kuwa juu sana, najua lazima nijicompose, nicheze, nipige comeback ndio nishinde hiyo game.
Very nice. So what was going through your mind as you were playing that game? Were you thinking, I definitely must win this? Ama ulikuwa unafikiria manze mimi niko hapa tu kujibamba? And there's money on the line pia.
Ilikuanga juu najua mostly mabeshte wangu kwa hapa, watu wana train nao. Sasa naona ile training lazima tuonyeshe pale inaenda. Sasa lazima tu kwa akili huko like unatoka sahi hapana. Lazima kani kwenda home, tuende home jioni. Si asubuhi, si mapema.
Uwezi angusha mbogi?
Mbogi hapana, siwezi angusha.
Game iko live. Asante sana. Congratulations on your win. We're looking forward to the second round.
Thank you.
Yes, it did. You heard it from the champion. Tuko live. Homeboyz Entertainment Studios, Muchai Drive, Manze. It's been a morning of great entertainment. Yes, esports coming to you live. If you're watching us on Homeboyz TV, subscribe. If you're watching us on Twitch as well, make sure that you join the family. This is the first edition, but there's going to be more of this coming to you live. And I'm going to throw it back to the studio to the commentators.
Welcome back to Game 3. As you can see, France versus France. Every person in this tournament is trying to abuse the strongest team of all places. As you can see, back to Olise, to Hernandez, both this team being incredibly strong. Can we please see another team playing? As we can see, it's just been France versus France. It's been exciting games from Game 1, Game 2, back to Game 3. Now we're back in Game 3, Game 1. There's 2 games back-to-back, so we might be switching guys, so please stand by. To do it. Back down to do it. Mbappe tried it, but is stopped by the goalkeeper. As you can see, Dembele is very dangerous on the left sides. Holding it down. He tries it. To do it. Will he shoot? What a perfectly shot. But it's saved by the goalkeeper again. As you can see, he's trying to attack, but the other side being France, both being France, one side is on the defensive side, the other side being on the attacking side, both perfectly playing their positions well. Welcome back, Shil.
I'm back, and I'm ready to get into it. We have a very interesting matchup. I think Abdallah's already explained everything. It's looking good. I'm seeing a few skills that I've not seen in a while. We have Malone over here looking very, very dangerous. With the oh my God!
He tried
it, but it's still his. It's still a game decider. But 2 chances. What defensive work, Abdullah? Very defensive. I really like it.
That was very cheeky from Turkey himself. Tries going in with the skill back to back, and tries passing it to Mbappe right now. He tries the same skill again. Will it work the second time or the third time is a charm?
He's very clinical when it comes into the box, but like with the defensive approach I'm seeing from the opposite team or the man in blue, it's just too diabolical. Like the defense is very it's unmatched. I don't see anything that's happened. I know I've been saying a lot of unmatched defensive, but you have to be here to see it to believe it. It's insane.
It's back to Mbappe. Tries shooting it. That was a curve on the ball. What a shot from him. But perfectly saved here. The blue side of France is holding it, being held down by the keeper himself.
while Mbappe on the white side is trying to keep attacking. Is that offside or not? It's not. What a goal! What a goal, perfectly executed, as you can see in his face. Very much excited, very much calm down.
He's just so talented, Abdullah. I apologize, but there it is, a huge victory after a very huge victory after such an amazing shot, Abdullah. You can tell he's very excited. He's just happy. He's so composed, but I can tell with a smile on his face that he's very happy. Look at him with such a defensive, such attack, Abdullah. It's just insane. What can you talk about more about his defensive gameplay?
As you can see, it's 1-0 down. Can the opponent really find a response to this 1-0 down? Since we've talked about the importance of the first goal, we can see the other game, it was 1-0 down, brought it back to 4-2. Anything can happen. Do not disregard anyone in this game. Anything can go on. Back to Hernandez.
But more about formation and tactics, knowing that the game is the way that it is. Abdullah, who do you feel like has a tactical advantage in this game? It's been 25 minutes since kickoff began, and we can see like it's already been 1 goal in, and you can see who's dominating and who's not. But what would you say has the most tactical advantage?
As you can see, it's 1-0 down. Last game it was 1-0 down, brought it up to 4-2 since he adapted. And the advantage really goes to the player who can really adapt fast and make adjustments during the game. Don't you think so?
I mean, substitutions are the best. Like the ones who have proper substitutes at the end of the game or in the middle of the game, fresh legs, as some would say, will be the main thing that will save other people in this game.
Switching on to the gameplay analysis. As we can see that, are they really playing a calculated game or a very risky one?
Like we said earlier, Abdullah, this is more of checkers, not even chess. Because you can see such very interesting gameplay here. And mind you, Abdullah, as we were having that very interesting conversation, another banger has been scored, and you can just tell by the reaction. It's a 1-1. It's back to tied.
As you talked about who has the tactical advantage, right now it was 1-0. The other player has adjusted and actually came back 1-1. I always put my bet on the person who's going down because there's more pressure on him and they always come back. As you can see, it's 1-1 now. Can he keep that pressure on and make it 2-1 and actually beat it before the first half of the game?
It's true. Like as I said earlier, or like I want to say right now, pressure is what makes diamonds, and we're about to see a star, and we're about to see something shiny today, Abdullah. That's what I'm saying. We're about to see we're gonna see such exquisite gameplay as some of the best go head to head in this game. Let's see what's going on. A pass from Rabiot to Dembele, to Mbappe. A lot of defensive gameplay here. The attack is, I was waiting to see more attack, but I guess the playstyle changes have been different. Abdullah, what's your favorite playstyle in the game?
My favorite playstyle would be more of the aggressive side, since there's counter attacks. That is my go-to gameplay as we talk about EFC. More of the time there's more defensive players, but as you can see, they can be a bit of a hustle and a headache to play against. As he's holding it down, back to Rabiot. Tries it, holds it down to Koundé. Mbappe tries to, but his attack and strength stats do not match those of Koundé. And as you can see, the other players have been playing duo as cams, very versatile. This blue team of France is moving down, do it the left side of the screen.
It's very interesting to see such gameplay out there. Like, we can see like the players have very tactical changes, but like as a through on goal right now, as we speak, Dembele and Tchouameni are very dangerous duo with Mbappe at the edge. Is he going to do anything with that attack? I see he's playing skillfully, playing around with the players, with the defenders.
Tries it.
You could tell the defenders are skating. I genuinely don't understand what's going on here. This
what
is
a cheeky shot from him.
gameplay that I am seeing. Such high-level gameplay that I only thought we'd see at the EAFC Pro Lives, but I guess it happens in Kenya with a banger of a goal from Due with a Trivella with his weak foot. Oh my God!
To end the second half on 48. What a 2-1 nil.
It does not get better than this. The atmosphere is electric. You can tell by the smiles and the sadness in their faces as one of them will be advancing and another person might be getting disqualified if he does not change the level of his gameplay. But I guess the game is all about predictions. We will never know, we will never guess, but guess what? Something will happen, and we'll know at the end of the 90th minute.
You can see the fans' reactions to this. They're all very taken back since it was a 1-0 down. And like every game we have seen so far has been exciting games over exciting. We have not been seeing any boring games. It was either high play, high scoring goals, or comebacks, which was from 1-0 down to 4-2. And you can see as low people on the 5-2, we back it on the second game. Back to Mbappe, to Saliba. Tries holding it down from Mbappe. Tries being clinical with it, but drags it back. Dembele takes it from him to Olise. Tries to Mbappe, but it's taken off from Doué. As we can see on the white side too, they're playing Doué as a winger too. What is exciting about this is the other game they tried playing him cam, but as he said, he's very versatile and can deliver both on the game and in real life.
I mean, he's so talented, this player. Memphis is really cooking up right now. He's really very talented. Like, there's nothing you can say about this player. You can question him, but you can't question his skills. Offside off, but we can tell his attack is very dangerous. I don't think I've seen such attack in the last 3 games compared to this. But he's lucky, but he's unlucky because his defense from the opponent is very airtight, locked, Abdallah.
You're right, because he's a countermeasure to the aggressive style. As we can see, most of these players matching against each other. One person is overly aggressive, while the other being defensive, both being like water and fire. As you can see, being Doué in, holding it down to Mbappe. It's Doué by Mbappe right now. Very interesting to see. To Dembele to Olise. Tries the through ball, but it's blocked by the defender. To Mbappe. Holds it down, Mbappe. Tries being tactical inside. Dembele. As you can see, it's very impressive how they go from attack to attack. The ball is not staying on one side of each box. It's both on these sides. Equal possession. Very interesting games to see, as we can see the 3 games that we've seen so far.
Like, the attack is impeccable. The defense is unmatched. Like, this is a game of the ages. Like, too many stuff is going on the screen right now that we can't even react in real time. It feels like the game is going way too fast. Like, that's all I'm going to say, Abdullah.
The pressure on both sides comes from the attacks and the defensive, as we talked about it 5 times. It's from Tchouaméni down to Doué. Tries holding it down to Dembele. Is this an attacking moment? No, it's not. It's denied by the opponent on the white t-shirts. Holding it down. Is this a counter-attack? Maybe. No. They're both going back at it. Back to their defensive stats and their aggressive stats.
The defense is really one of one. With such attacks from Doué and Tchouaméni. Doué and Tchouaméni looks like the team link up with Dembele in attack and Mbappe on the wing. I think that is the matter of this season or this game right now at the moment, because you could tell with another goal from Cherki. Oh my days, another goal from Cherki. This is looking very fun up the road.
As you can see, he's on the phone trying to communicate. It's been a 2-1 down. It may be a 2-2. We would never know what happens in these games. You can be down 1-0, go up 2-1, but the opponent can respond back with 2-2. As you can see, he held it down with his counter-attack on 3 versus 2. He's sprinting down the wing, cuts inside, and perfectly executes that goal.
It's just looking a bit too interesting with the gameplay and how everything is moving on at the moment. We can tell that these players are really equal. It looks like a 3-1 score right now, but like I keep saying, and as we keep saying, that anything can happen in EFC. EFC is a game of writing your own script, and I can show you right now with that goal that he did to start a comeback. I don't think anything can happen better than this. The comeback is on. I see energy. I see fire lit back from the opponent's team. He looks like he's ready to start again. He may have started off a bit rocky, but something you can't question is his attacking prowess. His attacking prowess is unmatched at the raw.
These two have been matching each other's chance for chance. Possession's been tight on both sides. The defending has been disciplined, and now it's all about who keeps their composure.
The composure, like we keep saying, composure, skill, and strategy are the only three things that you might need in this tournament to make it through to the final round. And as we can see, a lot of composure and a lot of patience, but I'm still waiting to see a lot of the skills, the Jogo Bonitos and all that. Abdallah, speaking of Jogo Bonito,
hold on, is this an attack? No, it's not. It's denied by the opponent. What are you saying about Jogo Bonito?
I have a question for you, Abdallah, to ease off the ice that's happening right now.
Yes.
But out of every Brazil player, who do you feel is your favorite Jogo Bonito?
It's always been Neymar. As you can see, he's the only player that has been in the GOATs conversations between Messi and Ronaldo. It's been unlucky for him to be playing in that type of era, but he actually held it down as a player. As you can see, his skills perfectly done, perfectly executed in every possible way. That's an offside. But he drags it back with that. That's high football EFC IQ, where you can pass back instead of trying to give the opponent the other opponent the ball. You can drag back your player so the time goes on.
And to avoid the offside, I've seen offside traps a lot, but I'm not seeing more of containment. I expected at a high level a lot of containment, but it seems like everyone is really trying to score goals. I mean, it is qualifiers. We might see the containment version during the semis and the quarters, but this is more of qualifiers. People are really trying to eliminate each other, mostly their friends. I can tell by a lot of familiar faces that I'm seeing in this tournament that we're going to see games on games on games.
Time is running out. Time is running out. One question we have for ourselves is, can the opponent really find a response since it's a 3-2 and it's 86 minutes?
86 minutes with 4 minutes, and I can tell with FIFA timing in tournament settings, this might be an additional of 2 minutes. Do you think with the additional 5 minutes, he can really make a difference? He could either tie this up to go, but I'm seeing a lot of park the bus. It's the only tactic, but for 50, 100,000, Abdallah, it's the only tactic that you have to do right now. You have to secure your spot, but will he finish it? And he does.
He doesn't. That was really close of a goal, but he has Rabia, who's a defender up front, trying to take that shot, which will be very hard for him, being Saliba at the back and holding it down to Elise in the beginning. Holding down to the belly back to Olise. And that's the end of the first game. Being 3-2, came back from a 1-0 nil, and you can see sportsmanship from the players hugging it out, shaking it out, even though there's a lot of money on the prize pool. 100,000 Kenyan shillings, as we said, my people.
This is like mad. What a win, what a victory. But you could tell it's his patience and his skill that he's built throughout the years that lead him to the thing. But let's go to the next game. As we move on, we take it back to our interviewer Ruby to go see how the players are feeling. Okay, as we go live, it's 2-0 down. Someone is 2-0 down at the game. I see Jimmy, a familiar face that I have known for months. He's looking very aggressive. He might be the person that has the 2-0, but we'll find out as the game progresses.
Holds it down to Hernandez. Hernandez rejects that ball from Due. As you can see, Jimmy tries holding it down by the France team. As you can see, it's been interesting, whereas like every match we have seen is France versus France, since they don't have a big variety of playing with the FC champions teams, where it's just a nationality team. That's a tiki-taka. What a perfectly executed shot, but it was saved well.
I mean, the keeper has hands of steel, something that can save such goals. I'm surprised they're more shooting down more in the middle than they are up front, like on the corners and other places. I just want to see more aggressive football. Like, I'm seeing this game is looking a bit too aggressive. The ball doesn't even stay 1 second in the other half. It is going straight in to the other half as they try to go goal for goal. It's 2-0. Abdallah, could you speak more about this?
Holds on to. As we speak more on that, can we see how the gameplay is being held in the middle right now, where like all defensive stats are being above the line instead of behind it? I think they're trying to play an offside trap here, being a more aggressive player on the other side. But it's 2-0 down, 38 minutes. As we can see in this tournament, you cannot count out anyone, since there have been comebacks on comebacks on comebacks. There's the France team trying to respond. The white France holds on to Emery. He's playing Kamavinga in the middle. That's very new since he plays CDM. is he very versatile and hold it down? We will see from here.
I mean, Kamavinga is really versatile. You can tell by the way he plays. He plays CDM, but he can play CM as well as left mid because of how fast he is as a player and more control over the thing. Speaking of control, Abdallah, what player do you think right now has the most control? The either one in red or the one in white? I mean, the one in blue or the one in white?
It's mostly in blue since he's 2-0 up and he understands the first goal advantage. As you can see, it's not just 1 goal up, it's 2 goal up. That will build up his more confidence, giving him more advantage compared to the other person. But I can be wrong since the other person might see this as an opportunity to come back and actually surpass the pressure that has been on.
As I can watch, as I'm watching right now, I'm seeing a very, very interesting matchup with the one in blue. I can tell the one in blue is controlling the tempo. That's how a person looks more comfortable. The more you control the tempo and how dictating this match is, and if you control the tempo, you can dictate how the match is going to be. I can just tell by the way that they are keeping the ball, keeping up the possession, how the aggression is happening. This really looks like a very, very equal matchup. If not, we're about to see in the second half when it kicks off.
As you can see from the crowds, there's a lot of managers in the crowds. As you can see, the one who's in orange is one of the biggest teams, Eagles, coaches.
You can tell, look at the fans up there. Look at the fans. They're very intrigued to see how this game with Jimmy might go, as is one of the screens that is being televised on the big, big screen. It's the game to look at. As we can see, it's 2-0 down. Abdullah, speaking of which, as we are waiting for the next half, what would you analyze about such gameplay?
A lot of gameplays we can see. There's a lot to analyze. You can't count anyone out. It's all about who surpasses their own pressure on this game. Since you're 1-0 down, bringing it down to 2-1. I've said this many times because there's a lot of comebacks that's happening. He looks composed. He's representing Kenya in his wrist. And we're live here in Nairobi, bringing EA Sports back to live. Here we go in the second half.
Before the second half commences, Abdullah, we wanna again appreciate what's happening by CZY in collaboration with Homeboyz Esports Arena. I mean, we need to talk about how beautiful this game, how this arena looks like. I wish you guys could see it for yourself. I mean, they're really trying to put esports on the map. You can tell by the atmosphere and everything that this place will be something local, and I can tell that more tournaments will happen. You can see that prize pool has been updated. By the way, for those that are tuning in right now, the prize pool has been updated from 50,000 Kenya shillings to 100,000, almost double of what it was. You can tell by the appreciation of how good esports is, and we can just tell that this game will be very, very interesting. As we commence back on halftime, you can see that the attacking started off with the box with a shot that way off target, but you can see that the game is going to be very, very interesting.
Welcome back, everyone. We've reached the second half of the match, and you can feel the tension. One mistake will decide everything. Being 2-0 down, you can hear the crowd reaction. Every goal feels electric. Every goal comes with a lot of pressure. Every goal detects. And what a goal from Dembele!
What? Did you see that?
And he holds it down as the number 7 from our GOAT Ronaldo. Being Dembele, holds it down, strikes it well. What a sensational goal.
I mean, I think I am hallucinating because what I have seen, Abdullah, is very, very mad. You can tell by that goal by Dembele, one of the best in the world right now. What a fantastic goal. I don't think I can speak much more of this. You can never doubt such a goal when the player is Ousmane Dembele. Other than his nickname Ousmane Ballon d'Or, as an Arsenal player, that might hurt me to say, but that guy is just talented. Very, very, very talented.
As you can see in the celebration that he did, pointing to his veins. As we can see, we can just tell he does. Matter of fact, does ice in his veins.
Very, very, very cold indeed. What a cold. I'm surprised we're not seeing more of England. I want to see the celebrations of Cole Palmer and all other main players like Harry Kane, Bukayo Saka, especially for me as an Arsenal supporter. I need to see more of Bukayo Saka on this stage. One of the best wingers in the world. I I don't know how you guys might hate me. I know Abdallah is having contradictory with that. He looked at me very funny right now about Bukayo Saka.
Holding down to Mbappe. I'm sorry to interrupt you. Holding it down to Olise. But yes, Bukayo Saka is definitely a star boy that we give our appreciation to. But as you can tell, I'm a Man United fan. No hate for Arsenal. And congratulations to them winning.
It would have been way better if we won the Champions League though.
Dembele back to Doué. Olise holds it down to Dembele. Barcola.
Is that a foul? That has to be a yellow. That has to be a yellow. You can tell by the way that they are, the way that the tackle was. That has to be a yellow. If that is not, then FIFA just has a bit of glitches. But you can tell that that was a yellow. He did not wait to the ball to receive the ball. He literally tackled it straight off the rib. Look at Jimmy, a man of tactical formations. You can tell he's just looking very composed right now, looking for the perfect opportunity to see a perfect goal.
And he holds it down. As you can see, both sides has been holding it down. It's a 2-0 up. What we've seen from the previous matches, they actually have tried bringing it in. But what do you think, Sho? Who do you think is the favorite to win this game right now?
I mean, the person who's blue has to be the person. He's more dominating. I'm still confused whether it's between Jimmy Munene and the other, but I'm still waiting to see who it is. Player one is very aggressive, you could tell, and I can tell that is Jimmy with a smile on his face. He raised his hand immediately, the goal went in. He is very talented.
As I told you, these games will be either comebacks on comebacks or will be very high dominating games, high goals, as this being this exciting match, being 4-0 down. Both teams using France on France on France. And you can see why they use France. Either you slip up or either you abuse the power they have right now. Being 66 minutes, is a comeback really possible? If it is, he's really up next in this FC26 qualifiers.
We could talk about anything, but I want to talk about the formations. Like it says, we're only going to be seeing France in this tournament, but the thing that separates one France team from the other is the formation and the tactical changes. What do you think he's running over here? Let's talk about this.
I think he's probably running a 4-4-1, as most teams for France would play there, since it's a lot of the players defend and rely on their speed, as Mbappe being really fast, Dembele being very rapid, and it's almost off the woodworks, off the post, as you can see why everyone is trying to use France. A very strong team,
and he has a response, Abdallah. Before you finish, he has a response, and it's a goal. This is looking like a very one-sided game unless someone decides to pull up their socks. It is looking, you can test anything, but you cannot forget that these are both pro players. Every person that you're seeing live on your screen is more of a pro player, and you can tell there's a skill difference between them, but something that's going to be separating them between the both of them is more of the tactical and formation changes. Not only that, but the skill and strategy as well as their composure. We can say that a million times until someone understands, until you guys understand that this is a very tactical and very interesting game that you have to use your brain. It's not something that you just be guessing, you press any button. It's more of what you see, what's going through your head at the same time. You have to analyze things before they actually happen. Abdullah, what can you say more about that?
As you can see, it's a 5-0 game, but it's not really boring since it's a very rapid game. Both teams trying to attack on attack, but the ball is not staying in the middle. It's a very exciting game. As you can see, right before I finish my sentence, there's an attack, there's a response. It's a very interesting game to see. Game 4 of the game. Tries to touch. What a goal! As you can see, before I even talk, it's a beautiful goal back to Doué.
It's like these guys just want to score and score and score. They're not tired, Abdullah.
They're not trying to play on the defensive side.
They just want to score and score and score. 10 minutes with a 4-0 lead. I wonder if there's going to be a comeback or there's going to be heartbreak. I don't know, Abdullah. What do you think?
He always got his groove back. He always got his possession back. He almost got his confidence back, but it's just a 10-minute gameplay right now. And the margin is overly huge, so I don't think right now. But if he can make a name for himself and actually score 4 goals in 7 minutes, then he might be the MVP of this tournament right now.
Dancing on the box. It's like he's toying with him. This is the type of cheekiness that we love to see in AFC 26, especially in the UPNEXT FC26 qualifiers. Abdullah, I'm seeing a lot of goals and goals and goals. but I'm not seeing enough defense, especially from the team in white. They need something to work on. I feel like that's something to practice in the upcoming FC26 tournaments that might happen in the future.
I might disagree with that. It's not about their defensive stats. It's more about both of them being aggressive and both of them being tiki-taka, being very technical. As you can see, you can't do against Muchai but against Mbappe with that. You can't defend against that since they both have. As you can see, he had got his growth back, trying to come back, but it's sadly 89th minutes.
I mean, all hopes of having a win in this game has been slowly crushed with a 3-0 lead. But I have to give props to both of them. This has to be one of the most entertaining games that we have played so far. They've played really, really, really well, and I am very happy. This is looking like a game of the ages. Look at the players' reactions. These guys are very excited. You can tell they're very excited.
As you can see, giving energy to the whole stadium, holding it down. The players are overly excited watching these games.
You could tell the banter that's happening. So I love the FIFA community. You know something about to say about the FIFA community is that we're not toxic. None of them are toxic. We can really talk about anything, and someone may lose on the big stage, but at least no one is getting booed. We can see like they have love for each other. Like in the EFC world, we are one big family. Like no one is, you can see all of them just sharing a drink together, talking about the upcoming games. You can see them all smiling. They're very, very happy. You see people leaving.
Hopefully holding it down by the... Holding it down, you can see, you're right, there's a lot of people who might see the game as toxic, but we're one community and we brought down this tournament to bring down everyone back.
So let's go down for a commercial break.
Don't be scared to dream of your career because we are all dreamers. This is where magic happens. At Homeboyz Institute of Technology, we inspire. We believe in the power of dreams and the courage it takes to pursue them. Every great achievement starts with a dream, a vision of what could be, fueled by passion and determination. Excellence in entertainment technology isn't just a motto, it's our way of life. We nurture creativity, encourage innovation, and provide the tools and support you need to turn your dreams into reality. This is the place where dreams come true. Step in, dream big, get inspired, and let's shape the future together. Homeboyz Institute of Technology, excellence in entertainment technology. Don't Don't be scared to dream of your career because we are all dreamers. This is where magic happens. At Homeboyz Institute of Technology, we inspire. We believe in the power of dreams and the courage it takes to pursue them. Every great achievement starts with a dream, a vision of what could be, fueled by passion and determination. Excellence in entertainment technology isn't just a motto, it's our way of life. We nurture creativity, encourage innovation, and provide the tools and support you need to turn your dreams into reality. This is the place where dreams come true. Step in, dream big, get inspired, and let's shape the future together. Homeboyz Institute of Technology.
In game 4, Chris and Jafar and Zach in the middle trying to go for the back-to-back games. As we can see in the left side of the map, we have Alvin. On the right side of the arena is going to go in. Here comes the gameplay.
We're excited to show you what is going to happen in this exciting game against Chris and Jafar.
As we can see, the fans are yelling. Everyone is under pressure. There's Alvin on the blue t-shirt.
This is looking like a very France again, Abdullah. Like I keep saying, it's France. I'm trying to, and it's a goal. Abdullah, what can you say more about it?
First 5 minutes being a goal, that is very electric. As we've seen this past games, there's no one game that's not been boring. It's attack on attack on attack. There's no one who's holding it down. There's no one who's doing much about it. There's everyone who's trying to make a name for themselves in this big stage.
Very, everyone is trying to make a name. Like I said, this game, this season, or this series is called UPNEXT. Everyone is trying to make a name for themselves. Like you can't doubt that we are trying to put Kenya on the map against esports. We have so many talents, not only in tourism, but also we have it in also, what do you call it, esports. You can tell by the way these guys are playing that these guys are very passionate about what they do. You don't need to have your own screen, but you also need to try and learn how to play the game and have talent.
Alvin and Santiago going at it right now. Alvin being the red blue t-shirt, Santiago being in the black one, as you can see. They're both starting as the first goal being applauded in the first 12 minutes. Did he try? He almost tried it.
I mean, the person in black, Alvin, is looking very confident. I can just tell he's a man that exudes confidence. Is he in the white or in the blue, Abdullah?
I think he's the one in the blue since he's wearing blue. Bring it down. Almost attacks that. Perfectly saved by the keeper. What a save to a corner by them. Back to Rabiot.
To Chumeni.
To Dembele. To Puccini. Back. Tiki-taka. They're trying it in. And it's a goal!
No.
Almost a goal. Let me hold my pen.
A fraction away from the goal. But he gets it back. Bit sloppy with the pass and defense, but he gets it back.
Holds it down to Mbappe.
Is that Mbappe with the skill moves to Rabiot? Is that Genduzi?
And that's a goal from Rabiot. He executes it. The first goal against Alvin.
What?
He's very nervous, as you can see, Shil.
Like you could tell by the facial expressions, this is not how he wanted his game to go. You could tell by the crowd that like this was a very awkward goal that should have been savable. But I guess FIFA is all about script, and the script says you should have scored that goal. There's nothing we can deny about that. Is there anything you want to add about the gameplay of the round?
There's a lot of games right now. Everyone is trying to go with the blue and white France teams. Everyone's using France because they will think they will be in a disadvantage trying to play any other team. Right now, France is the strongest team to choose, and you can see why it is. Why every pro player is trying to go play against France, playing with France. It's very overpowered, very balanced, very to Mbappe.
To Dembele. Will Dembele make something from this?
Chumeni from there. Kamavinga.
Chumeni. I see a lot of tiki-taka in the box, Abdullah. Is that like, I see that's many players are using that in this tournament. What do you genuinely think?
As you can see, they're overly abusing Rabiot right now. Rabiot giving a performance right now. Very good performance by him, since I've never seen him play like this in an AFC sports game. I might have to take 1 or 2 from Rabiot, trying to start him from every France gameplay I'll start from now.
You could just tell by the way they're attacking, something is just not happening. The defense is very on lock. I don't think they can say anything about this, but I see the teammate is trying to respond, but they got it back on defense. Defense is looking airtight. I keep saying airtight because that is the tightest thing you can say, but I see a goal opportunity and it's saved by Magnan. Abdullah, would you say Magnan is the best attacker or the best goalkeeper in the world?
As of right now, in my personal opinion, is David Raya. Even though I'm not an Arsenal fan, I'll give credits where credits is due, as we give it to our CEO and our Sizzy Esports. David Raya is my choice. As you can see, Mbappe, can he make it? He responds it back with a 2-1 goal. You can see he's pretty much composed. 32 minutes. He hasn't been even 5 minutes in the span of 2 goals. His opponent is very, you can see him laugh.
Look at that smile. He's a cheeky one, Abdullah, isn't he?
He is.
He's bold. He knew that was going to be in. I mean, Abdullah, knowing the tactical changes that have been happening in EFC right now, you can tell the keeper movement has been limited. I mean, what can you say more about the keeper movement? Did you feel like it was more overpowered?
It's more of a balanced thing, because it depends on how the people view it. There's people who are overly aggressive, where the opponent will constantly move their keeper, which will be very unfair for them. Whereas the other people who are overly defensive and actually rely on these keeper movements can say it's very unfair where it's restricted. So it's more of a player, more opinionated opinion.
I mean, there are so many stuff that have been changing in FIFA, especially the green time. I'm not a fan of the green time changing. Remember the glitches that we used to do back in FC25 with the Trivela shots, green time, half across the pitch. You could tell those were very fun, entertaining goals to make. But I feel I understand AFC. What a bold way to try and score a goal. Abdullah, you can say by the frustration, he really wanted that to go in. Anything you want to add?
He tries that. It's so after he tries that header again to Saliba.
I mean,
as you can see, he's trying to abuse his set pieces because he's 2-1 down, trying to bring it back using set pieces like Arsenal.
I mean, Arsenal is the set piece FC. I'm sorry for your interruptions, but I just want to talk
back
more
to Mbappe.
about
I'm sorry to
such a
interrupt you too. To Konate, to Chumeni. Back, and it's a goal! What a goal! Beautifully executed by Kamavinga. As you can see, he's very much so in a pressure point, bringing it back from 2-2. No, it's 3-1 to Alvin.
This game is looking very one-sided. I can tell someone needs to do the drills on defending, because defending is one of the fundamentals of this game. It's something he might be looking at after if he decides to go home later and practice more about his gameplay. You can tell defense is where to start, because you can't have a proper attack with very bad defense. And defense is something we really all need in FC26.
He holds it down to Mbappe. Bringing it down to Kamavinga again. Will he bring something with Kamavinga? No, he doesn't. It's blocked by the White France team. Being tricky. Back to Saliba. To Kamavinga. Mbappe. As you can see, they're very technical with their passes. Mbappe might make an opportunity, and it's a goal by Mbappe again. Our number 10, our star boy. As you can see, the celebration. Back it up to 4-1 for 4-2.
Kylian Mbappe, one of the best players in FC26, the nickname the Dictator, with so much goals that he has on his belt at a young age of 24. Abdullah, this guy might be able to surpass one of the greats, don't you think?
He held it down, almost cheeks it out from a young left side of the box with a tackle, but it was not perfectly timed by the opponent, and that was where he capitalized on that mistake. What a start with the first half. As you can see, these games has been overly electric, where they're going attack on attack, back to back. As you can see, it's 45 minutes. Will they come back, or will they surpass again to where it's a 4-1 nil?
It's a 3-0 lead right now, and I'm hoping to see a comeback, because comeback is what makes FC26 even more interesting. I mean, too many stuff are happening. I want to see more. I just want to see more aggressiveness. I want to see goals that are reaching double digits, but you could tell that none of them are going to let that happen because of all the defensive approaches that I'm seeing in this game. Abdallah, speaking of defense, other than attack, who do you think has the best defense what team has the most defense right now in the world? The best defense.
The best team, I would say, is, if you're speaking about clubs, I would say it's about Arsenal, where they have a high defensive merchant stats, where their attack does not... What a goal! I'm sorry to interrupt. As you can see, he responds back to a 5-1 goal. He tries bringing it back, being 4-1. Now it's 5-1. The pressure is on.
5-1, Abdallah, that's 4-0 in. He's increasing his lead by another milestone. And will there ever be a comeback? Can we see a comeback? Do you think a comeback is going to happen, Abdallah?
As you can see in the replay, it was perfectly executed, and every time before I finish my sentence, there's always attack on attack. This is how to compete in this main stage, being a big... You can see that's almost a shot. Doesn't even let me finish my sentence, Shirky.
He's very... Something about Adrian is that he's very
They don't even let you finish your sentences. Another goal.
Another
goal.
Another one.
It's a 5-2 goal. Another one like DJ Khaled. What a goal!
7 goals scored in a span of 55 minutes in the game. Abdallah, I'm seeing a very high intense goal game today, Abdallah.
Yes,
nothing else is looking more interesting than this.
We've been told there will be all high game scoring goals or comebacks. You will never know with these games. It's never boring to watch because they do not give you space to breathe. Every time it's an attack on attack, either a counter attack or people capitalizing on their mistakes.
Especially in capitalizing mistakes. One thing I've seen about the man in blue is that he's capitalizing on every mistake made by the man in white. You could tell by all the defensive mistakes. That's why he's scoring such another goal. It's more of a like reading your opponents. You gotta read your opponent's mistakes before they happen. Look at the way he's just shifting around with the ball with Dembele, and it's another one.
7 goals in a span of 61 minutes. We have said it's 8 goals. I'm sorry, 8 goals in a span of 62 minutes. We have said this will be high-scoring goals. As you can see, his frustration, where his chance just slipped away, being a one-round elimination, and a goal strike down by 7. Dembele. He's upholding the status of the number 7 of my GOAT, Ronaldo.
Why is he skidding and sliding in the box? He's like I said, he's making defenders feel like they're on ice, Abdallah. I don't think I've seen anything such like this. Even reminds me of the 9-4 game that we watched earlier. It's a very terrifying thing to see, especially with all the pressure that's happening. To be able to perform 9 or such high goals like 6, it's just insane. That shows the tenacity of the player, don't you think, Abdallah?
Back to Tchouameni. Drags it down to Tchouameni. Koundé. Mbappe. It's a Seth goal.
It's
another goal. He's smiling. As you can see, it's a lot of game goals. It's 66 minutes, and we're already on a 7-3 goal. That's 10 goals from the first 66 minutes, show.
What am I seeing right now? Own goal. That goal was a favor by AFC. That is insane.
That is very lucky off the deflection of the opponent. As you can see, Tchouameni brought that down to the attack and being capitalized. It's 7-2 right now. This is the most dominant games we've seen. Will it be a 7-2 digits?
He's very bold to be scoring shots like that, Abdallah, don't you think? Very bold. I like the boldness. Something about this, like everyone has a personality, and you can tell people are very bold.
And it's another goal!
Again!
The goals that keep coming and coming and coming. It's an 8-2 domination from the opponent. It's 8-2 in a span of 70 minutes. Will we see our first double-digit game?
A double-digit, Abdallah, is something very insane. You can tell from the reactions that this is absolutely not normal. To be able to do this at such a high event with so many pro players, that is not normal.
That is an 8-2 game. As you can see, both teams, you cannot say any team is unfair because both teams are using France. Will it be another goal? No. It's 8-2 in a span of 72 minutes. This has to be the most exciting team gameplay we have seen so far. And that is a high standard to put.
This is very interesting, Abdullah. I even started to doubt, is this man really human-like? To be able to score so many goals after how many shots? He's leaning on every mistake. He's waiting for the player to slip up in order to take a chance. Look at that. He's not really aggressed to score the goal right now. He goes with Dembele to get a small touch in to score another goal, but it's taken out by the defender. Offside, as we can tell. That is offside.
It's not an offside.
Oh
what an interesting game. It's 8-3 it's 11 goals scored in 80 minutes, Shil. It's not even 80 minutes, Shil. 77 minutes, it's 8-3. What do you think about it?
8-3. Abdullah, you know, to score 8-3 is not even normal. I don't think the only time France has ever scored more than 8 was the time they were playing that other team in the World Cup last year and scored 14. Will we see something of a reenactment?
We might see in this, as we said, EFC is a football in a gaming version. They might recreate things online in real life. And it's almost another goal. What a high intense game. As I said, there's no defensive stats. It's all both teams going attack on an attack. One side almost missing most of it. The other side almost scoring, all of them being 8-3. It's been both attack on attack.
As you can tell by the stats changes, that you can see that Rabiot, Ochumeni and Mbappe are the top scorers of each team respectively with 5 shots each. I'm talking, Mbappe has scored 5 for 5.
5 for 5 is a big game, a big scoring amount of goals for this tournament, Shil.
UPNEXT
5 goals, and it's being 3 p.m. right now.
Right here at Homeboyz Entertainment.
There's a lot of stress, don't you think?
I mean, what an interesting game. I don't know how we can explain more about this, Abdullah. He scored 11 goals in one full game. 11 goals is something that I never thought we'd see today. And we've seen 9 and 4.
11 is a big margin to fill in. As you can see, it's an 8-3 in 82 minutes. Subs coming in, Kamavinga leaving, Olise coming in, and Olise Cherki leaving to
Mbappe. Very clinical. You could tell with the back to Mbappe, back to Cherki.
Shumeni.
Attack throttles.
Is it an offside again? No, it's not. Will he capitalize on that stick? Yes,
I
it
was
is.
seeing a comeback.
Another goal. It's 8-4. 8-4. Another goal in 85 minutes. We have 12 goals in this game. High scoring goals, as we can see, Shil.
Abdullah, you know, I want to capitalize on something you said earlier. I don't think we should have entered this competition.
Yeah.
To get to level.
8-4 is a lot of...
It will have been removed.
And you can see it's 8-4, man. Like, either you hold down that pressure against your side, or you lose that 100K. And we might be joking around saying we might go in, but how many goals do you think Alvin might give you if he's giving a pro player he can laugh in 8-4? How many goals do you think he can concede?
I don't know. For those who know me around Siwaka, you can tell that I'm decent at the game. But if I was to give a prediction, Minakula 20 Abdullah. 20. I see 20 in my future. What do you think?
That's another goal. He does not even let you finish the goal. You can see from the crowd experience. You can see from the crowd reaction. Cry, cry, cry. What a celebration. What a goal. What a high intense match. As we said, it's not about the defense. He's confused where the game is coming from. He's just having fun. He doesn't even need to anticipate what happened. What a goal from Mbappe.
He is so excited. I can just tell by the way he scored that last goal. Look at his smile. He's laughing. He's just happy to be there.
Very much so. Even though he might be losing 8-5, he knows this is a very fun game that he came to take chance in. It might be 90+3, but if he had 15 more minutes, I feel like he would have easily come back since he found his momentum. But time does not allow him to execute what he has his plan, what he has in mind. Does not allow him to bring back the confidence he has.
And we are about to see number 9, Abdullah. We're about to see number 9.
He tried it.
He tried it. Very bold. But the attack is not finished. Due with the ball. Straight to Chumeni. Due. Very skillful. And it's another one.
It's 9 goals. 9-5. That is 14 goals in a single game. Single elimination game. We have never seen this before in any EFC tournament. We did say there will be high elimination games. Here we are. It's 9-5 to our first game of Game 5.
Are we watching the same game, Abdullah? I don't know if we're watching the same game.
9-5. You can see from his reaction.
9-5 in a professional tournament. This is unheard of, in my opinion.
That is a big, big game that we just watched right now. We told you there will be a lot of exciting games with this tournament. Whoever has stayed and tuned in with the live and watching this, you can see why this is one of the biggest esports upcoming UPNEXT FC26 qualifiers.
Abdullah, do you want to say anything about the interview? I want to see what was going through his head before he delivered such a disgusting game. Very, very, very interesting game. 9 goals has to be the game to beat. Anyways, other than that, let's put it back to our interview team so we can see what was going through the minds of the players when such...
See the standings is a 9-5 game. Very high played game. We cannot emphasize on more. The two players has been exceptional. One thing I can say is just magical. As you can see, the crowd is electric. They're seeing every goal comes with pressure with the crowd. They're overly excited to watch this game instead of participating in it.
And I'd rather like to build up on that, Abdullah, because if you were watching the same game I was watching, you will have seen that Mbappe has not missed a single shot on target. That just shows the amount of talent or the amount of practice he's put into the shooting drills. Anyways, let's take it down to the interview so we can see what's really happening out there.
Asante Sana from the studios, coming to you live from the HIT Esports Arena. It is crazy. We're just about to get to 4 o'clock, and I'm here with one of the co-founders of CZ and also the partners of today's event, Johan. Karibu Sana. How are you feeling?
Hey, I'm feeling good, man. The pressure inside here is intense.
What do you mean? What kind of pressure are you feeling?
The games are too fire, comebacks, just styles you don't expect to see today. Yeah.
What can you tell us about the UPNEXT FC26 Qualifiers?
First of all, a big shout out to Homeboyz Entertainment Kenya and also CZ Esports, as well as all the partners who are in making this event a success, from HBTV all the way to UPNEXT themselves, Tikiti, Hit Labs, and they're creating opportunities for the youth here in Kenya through esports. And this won't be the last one. We're looking at more esports events, diverse community, and yeah, we appreciate everyone that could make it today, and we can't wait to have you guys back here again.
All right, so tell me about the cash prize. I hear there's a lot of money on the line. Tell me about that.
So the cash prize was initially 50,000 for the top 3, but now we got some blessings from thanks to Tabitha Mutinda, who is the senator, and she managed to contribute 55,000 on top. Now the cash prize is 105,000 shared amongst the top 10. So after this, we're going into the finals, top 32, and we can't wait to see who grabs the cash prize.
What has been your highlight of today so far?
My highlight of today is seeing the esports community come in one place, enjoy some gaming, and yeah, just enjoy each other's company. Yeah.
To the viewers catching us on stream, on Twitch, on YouTube, what can you tell them?
Guys, if you missed this one, don't miss the next one, and there are plenty more to come just for you guys, the community. Thank you.
All right, and there you have it from one of the co-founders of CZ, our partners for HIT Esports Arena today. We're keeping it going. Of course, you can catch us on YouTube, our live stream Homeboyz TV. You can catch us on Twitch as well. It is a lot of excitement, a lot of activity. This is the first, but this is definitely not the last. And we do have one of our winners today coming through. Karibu Sana.
Santi.
How you doing?
I'm good.
How does it feel to win?
I feel too poor.
No, Metulia Sana, you're not giving me that champion energy. What's happening?
Bado ngoma ndo kuanza.
There's 105,000 up for grabs. How do you feel about, that cash prize and also this being the first step of the UPNEXT FC26 qualifiers?
Yo pesa ni mingi. Yo, the cash is huge. Ndio kuna tournament niko na that amount of dough ni crazy. So we come prepared and I'm up for the challenge. I'm up for the challenge.
Okay, wacha niulize swali moja. What is the big difference between wewe na opponent wako? Nini ilikufanya wewe ushinde?
Mimi naweza sema ni skill gap. Honestly.
Alikuwa chini?
Yeah?
Alikuwa chini?
Okay, ukiwa gamer huwezi sema opponent wako ako chini, unaweza sema si siku yake. Yasa mimi nimetrain more than him. Naweza sema yeye haja put in training, mimi nimeput in training na hapo ndo nimemshindia.
Asante sana. Are you ready for the next round?
I'm very ready. Yeah? Yes, I'm very.
Wenye wanakucheki mtaani, who should they be rooting for?
Obviously me. Yeah? Obviously me.
Comments ziflad na nani hapo? Wa comment nini mafans wako?
Debate.
Asante sana manze. Yes, I'm going to throw it back to our commentators in the studio. Keep it Homeboyz TV. Yes, UPNEXT FC26 Qualifiers come to you live. Red Bull inakiki. Red Bull ndio inaingia kwa mwili.
And we are live at this last and final game of this tournament. And Abdara, would you look at that? My team, Portugal, with another 1-0 lead. I mean, I'm certain whoever is playing that Portugal, I am very proud of them.
First minute, first goal. As you can see, this is the first game you have seen another team being chosen, because we've been seeing France versus France versus France. So this might be more interesting than the other game we have seen. It's Portugal right now trying to play Fernandes, Neto, and Ronaldo in the middle as their striker.
Yeah, Abdara, other than that, yeah, I have something to ask you. Knowing Adam is Portugal, and he's a very, very, very versatile team despite having one of the oldest legends in the game. What could you say more about this team?
Everything I can just say is iconic, because we have Ronaldo in the team. Everything about him just iconic. As you can see, is in the box. It's just the first team in the tournament right now giving France a hard time, as he's very confident trying to choose another team. And I can understand why he's confident, being Adam, being Portugal, going against Daniel, being France.
Daniel has to pull something out of the hat to see what we're gonna see, and I'm wishing to see something again. I'm tired of all the France wins today. I wanna see a new team winning, but unless he can make me keep quiet, I'm hoping to see.
That is very right. That is very right now. As we have Adam, we have live comments coming in. We have a lot of people supporting Jeremy. Shout out Team Jeremy. Hey father, shout out Team Jeremy. We have Team Ali. We have a lot of commentators saying, unfortunately, saying judges. We have a lot of supporters. As you can see, we thank you guys who's coming to watch the live. We very much thank you, supporting your people, supporting your players. Welcome to the live, watching the EFC UPNEXT 26 Qualifiers. Here we have Ronaldo. To Leao. Back to Silva. As you can see, they have a lot of chemistry as they're all Portuguese. Back to Fernandes. Can he make an attack off this? To Leao. No, he doesn't. He backtracks. As you can see, the IQ over there, backtracking instead of trying to attack, finding the perfect moment can really cost you. He wins it back.
Yeah, I can tell, Abdara, knowing not only are they playing versatile, but both of our favorite
players are playing in the same team. You know how Bruno Fernandes is very technical with those passes. Imagine having Bruno Fernandes, Vitinha, João Neves, Leao, Ronaldo. They're such talented top-tier players, and having them in the same team really brings the chemistry up together. That's why Portugal is a team to beat. You can see what they did with Uzbekistan. What are they going to do here with France on this virtual simulation? As you can see, Leao dancing around the box, but nothing has happened.
That was close. That was close. In my opinion, I think he should have shot that because he had a more chance in shooting that. And we have Turkey. Will this be a 1-1 comeback to Rabiot? Brings it back to Mbappe, and it's a goal! It's a beautiful goal by Mbappe. As you can see, Daniel is laughing as he knows he can come back by Adam. A bit of stress has been taken off and giving back to Adam. As you can see, he's celebrating Portugal.
I mean, France is really the team to beat. I mean, Mbappe today in this tournament has been fundamental. We've seen that he's one of the best players in this tournament. He's the best player in EAFC, some may argue. But one thing we cannot argue is that he's one of the top scorers of France. He is so technical. Have you seen Mbappe miss a shot today?
Not really. As you can see, he's the second most World Cup top scorer behind Messi.
Oh yeah, include the Messi. I see. Messi is one of the greatest of all times. We're so lucky to be able to see him play. I'm surprised no one has played him in this tournament so far.
Very much so. I think he's OP and also in FIFA as he is in real life. His left foot is one that holds down a whole population of Argentina. Holding it back to Ronaldo is the same way. Two greats battling it out, and we're very lucky to witness it. Back to Vitinha. Up to Neto, but it's blocked by Hernandez.
Something about the mistakes I'm seeing so far is that everyone is capitalizing on the mistakes, and that's a foul down. Yellow card for Fernandes.
That's the first card given in the game, as you can see so far. Two yellow cards by Vitinha and Fernandes. That's the first that we've seen. We've not seen many tackles in these games where every tackle is capitalized into a mistake. We haven't seen any successful tackles, and that's a very interesting thing to say.
Bruno Fernandes, and that is a goal! Oh my God! Oh my God! Is that Bruno Fernandes?
That is in fact Bruno.
The same Bruno Fernandes that I see in Man United. I mean, he can shoot and he can assist, but something you can't deny is that these players are top tier. Portugal really is a team to watch. And I'm so excited to see a fresh perspective. Abdullah, what do you think?
Bruno Fernandes, as he's the top assister of Man United, we're giving special appreciation to him. Top assister of all time in a season in the Premier League, and as of Manchester United, beating Thierry Henry. That's a big achievement by a big player. So Bruno Fernandes has proved why he is meant to be on stage in virtual reality and also in real life. It's back to Turkey. Will this be capitalized? He tried it, but that's a cheeky shot blocked by the keeper.
What a save.
As you can see.
What a save. I keep saying, Diego Costa is such a really
It's a penalty.
It's a penalty? What's going on?
Will he go in the middle? No, he hasn't. He went to the top left side. It's Mbappe with a technical penalty. Hasn't tried going. As you can see, Michael is being a bit more confident, smiling, being a 2-2.
Such a balanced game, don't you think?
Very much balanced. As you can see, Portugal is going up head-to-head with the strongest team in the world. Is this a goal? It's blocked by the defender, perfectly blocked.
I was about to see the greatest player of all time score a beautiful goal, and I hope he scores that on Sunday. Abdullah, what do you think?
It might be in. To Fernandes, holding it down. It's the first half commences. That was a beautiful first 2-2 game.
I mean, what a very, you can hear with the cheers that everyone is super excited. Not to only see a fresh perspective, I'm actually very excited to see where this game is going to lead. Abdullah, what do you think?
We're back in the second half of the last game that we have right now. Who will take it home? Adam with the green hat, or France? Who's Michael?
It's Adam or Daniel. Such very key players in such a tournament like this. I mean, you could tell the reason he made it here. He must have won many games, Daniel and Aaron. And I'm willing to see what's going on. He's called Schneider. His nickname is Schneider. Abdullah, do you remind me of that Schneider, the Serie A player?
Schneider is one of the most technical Serie A ball players, as I can see. He had a trademark for being bald. And he was one of an icon. Is one of those players that you see back in FIFA 16 just abusing him. One of them being PK, one of them being Iniesta. Schneider was one of
Cristiano!
the names.
Oh my God!
He's gonna do the celebration. He's
Cristiano
laughing.
Dos Santos Aveiro Ronaldo.
He's laughing. There is.
Oh my God! Look at
Cristiano
the fans. They're so
Ronaldo
excited.
delivering
My
on and off the
God.
pitch, both on real life and virtual. That is why he's called the GOAT of all time, in my opinion.
Top scorer in every nation. I mean, in every competition he's been in. Most valuable player back in the Champions League. Mr. Champions League, as people would call him. He's just a talent. He has such dominance in everywhere he is. And you see his assertive dominance in the UPNEXT FC26 Qualifiers of the Raw.
And that's why you have to use Portugal. Even though in real life he still dominates you, that is an offside shot.
I do not know where that was going, but clearly it was not going to the net.
Going off the network. We went to go network with the fans on the side, don't you think? Back at it back.
This is very interesting.
He sides it to Due. Holds it down. Tries finding a space in the left side, but it's intercepted by the keeper. Holds it down. What a tackle. But it wasn't enough.
And a response. No. That is clearly where he wanted it to be. You could tell by the way he looked. That is not where he wanted the goal to be. After all,
Adam in green hat was very much happy by that miss since his Portugal. And Daniel is really much stressed out since he missed that in his 1-0 down. There's a lot of pressure on him in 61 minutes. Both equally matched. Will they respond? No, it's not.
I think Daniel is the person that's winning.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Adam is Portugal.
Is he?
Yes.
That's very interesting. Let's go on. Capitalizing on the mistakes. I can see that they're capitalizing a lot on the mistakes. And as we're doing that, I've got another live comment that give me a second to read it out loud for you.
Before you do that, I was almost.
I've got to go on as I find the live comment, please.
Slide tackle, perfectly done.
Zenny Trap, appreciating what we're doing here in the booth. Abdara, he says, top commentators. What do you think?
That's a big compliment coming from our viewers. We appreciate them. As you can tell, every compliment that comes from anyone in this world, we're all human. And we very much thank you for your compliment. And thank you as a viewer.
And we appreciate what's going on. As time is ticking down at the 70th minute, Abdurrah, what are the tactical changes that you wish to be seen? What's happening? What's really dividing? What's really dividing each player here?
There's a lot of yellow cards, as you can see. There's a lot of yellow cards. I feel like he should make a tactical decision in removing one of his key players for a new player, since he only has one chance. Even though it's a 3-2 down, anything can happen in this competition. As you can see, that tackle, he might have gotten a red.
Is this the
response and he can't tackle here.
See?
He can't really tackle there since he has a yellow too. I think one of the tactical decisions that he might make is, what is that shot?
Off target. You could tell by his frustration. He really needs to work more on his shooting. But that's something about this tournament. I feel like most players are really able to see what's really coming short up for them in their gameplay. You could tell that they're learning more. This is more of a learning experience than anything else. Abdullah, what do you think?
It's hold down, you're not lying, because this is one of the biggest UPNEXT FC26 qualifiers. A lot of there's no much esports tournaments in Kenya, and everyone is trying to make their name for themselves. Young people that we have never seen, for example, Adam is right now coming out. The other game that has been 9-5 coming back. Other games that has been with the Fox to Fox being 1-1, 1-0 down, came back to a 2-1 lead. You can see everyone is trying, and everyone is trying their best here, and we applaud everyone.
I mean, other than that, we really have to appreciate what's really happening behind the scenes. Moments like this just don't happen. They're built by men with vision. A huge appreciation once again goes to the CEO of Homeboyz Entertainment, Michael Rabar, for creating such an opportunity, believing in the power of entertainment and gaming, and bringing this platform to life. Today we have to celebrate him, and also in collaboration with CZY Esports, we have Serge and Giovanni working behind the scenes of making such an event happen. I wonder what more we are going to expect in the esports world in Kenya. Abdullah, what do you think?
I feel like this will be the pioneer of every tournament. As you can see, esports has brought the first arena for gaming, and I think we can put, is it Ronaldo? It's a goal by Ronaldo! Cristiano Ronaldo delivering off the pitch. In reality, in virtual games, you cannot deny his greatness. That is Ronaldo. Turn back, and what a shot by him. As you can see, the Portugal games are celebrating as we are celebrating right now.
I mean, they're all screaming, "Sir!" What a game! What was that shot? Ronaldo is so clinical with the ball. Is that reason to hate this man, Abdullah? I don't think we can hate on this guy. He's so talented when it comes to those one-on-one situations. I mean, right now, statistically, he is pushing 975 goals, Abdullah. What do you think? At the tender age of 41.
You can see Daniel's frustration from his mouth, and he's just smiling it off. He has almost 30 minutes left to come back from it. 3 minutes, I'm sorry. 3 minutes, you can see his frustration. He tried his best. So special thanks and applaud for Daniel. And you're talking about,
and he could have almost came back too. Yeah, that's the thing. What a shot from that
thing. And you'll
thing.
talk about Ronaldo. Yes, he's one of the greats. In my opinion, the greatest player I've watched play. My personal favorite. You can see.
And after this, we're willing to show you guys his table standing to see who's really going to.
Ronaldo tried it off
the rip. He didn't even hesitate. He just done it just like that. You know, you gotta have fun with this, Abdullah. Honestly, I'm having so much fun. He just tried to slice it in like a real quick goal.
Mbappe will try slicing it in, but it's very much off target. And he had +2.
Is over. What
that
a conclusion.
Adam. That is Adam with the perfect performance by Portugal. He's the first player to win with the perfect team 4-2 against France.
I mean, now we have to talk about the player standings. Do you have the player standings?
There's a lot of player standings that we can see. We had Fox to Fox winning. We had Low Peak winning a very high defensive game. We had a lot of big teams that actually won that game. But as you can see, that is the first game that we've seen that's not France to France, and Portugal actually taking the win home by Ronaldo, scoring 2 goals for that team.
I mean, what a very interesting game. As we wait for the standings, what a very interesting game. Today we've seen none other than so many big names up there. We've seen Fox in the box, we've seen Lil Peep, we've seen Jimmy. Hey, Jimmy has surprised me with that gameplay. Shout out to Jimmy, he's really talented.
I mean, actually came back. He's one of the people that came back from a 1-0. As I said, these games will always be, they're being competed in a high stage place where either you score high scoring goals or you come back from a 1-0. As you can tell, the difference between an elite player and a normal player is either you stay composed under high pressure or you crumble against it. And this is where we've seen, and this is where we have showcased it. Don't you think, Shil?
I mean, I don't know what to say, Abdullah. I'm swearing, you know. We've seen so much games today, and not only just the games, they're really entertaining games. Like, to be able to watch this live is very intelligent. Let's now take it to Ruby, the interviewer on scene, as she tells and gives us everything that's happening behind the scenes.
Thank you so much. We are here at Homeboyz Entertainment Studios. It is UPNEXT FC26 Qualifiers. An exciting day. This has been the first step of our tournament. And I'm here with one of the winners, Daniel, who's managed to kick somebody's butt tonight. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I'm good. Yeah,
Sorry?
I'm feeling happy. I'm happy.
Oh, you're feeling happy. Yeah, there's a lot of money on the line. Do you see yourself taking home, you know, which position on the top 10? Unaona ukienda na namba gani?
Actually sijui. Ile tu vile nitafanya tu ndo nitapata. Hivyo ndo nitashukuru tu.
When you were stepping into the game, did you have a specific game plan or did you adapt as you went along?
Actually sinanga game plan. I just adapt to anything. Yeah, napendanga tu kucheza na team yoyote, especially formation ya team ya manager. Ndio natumia.
And what would you say has helped you achieve that incredible feat today?
Playing regularly. Yeah, I have a PS5 at home, so I practice myself. Yeah, kila siku tu pole pole tu. Yeah.
Did you particularly practice for today?
Nah.
Ama unakuanga on 24/7?
Sikwangi on most of the times nakuanga job. So like hii ilikuwa kama nimeletwa na rafiki yangu. Alikuwa ameniambia ni apply. So it's a good experience, at least pia na learn from my opponents pia. Yeah. I'm happy.
Oh, congratulations tena sana Daniel. That has been an incredible match. Now, a message to your future opponents.
Tucheze game, alafu su.
Shout out to Daniel for that incredible win. Also here with one of the fans today who has been enjoying the games. Ryan, come on over and talk to us about your experience today. How was your experience today?
It's been a very lovely day. I have seen some of the most fastest paced games ever today. People here are crazy good. Honestly, you can't compare.
What has been your highlight so far?
His goal was tremendous. It was amazing, perfect.
Are you a gamer yourself?
Yeah, but not FC. I play Call of Duty Mobile and Fortnite.
Okay, so where do you think esports is going? Because this is something that is, popular, getting popular right now. Now, kuna many more people who are even doing this professionally.
Yeah, I would love to see it go far. Honestly, I would like to represent Kenya in Call of Duty Mobile, but I don't know if I'm that good, but we'll see in the future.
Thank you so much, Rani. Kujiamini too. Yes, we do have some word from another fan, Ronnie, anaweza tupatia experience leo. How has your experience been today?
Very, very nice. Amazing.
So far, nini imekubamba the most?
The tournaments I've attended, I've never seen something like this. This is just huge, amazing. The setup, everything is just amazing.
Na unajua hii ndio the first edition. Kuna zingine nyingi zitakama. Are we expecting to see you play in one of the matches?
Absolutely.
Game gani ndio yukubamba the most?
FIFA, of course. That's why I'm here.
Did you play today?
Yes.
Oh, great. How did that game go?
I won.
We have another winner. Congratulations for that. And there's a lot of money on the line. Sijui unaona ukijishindia kitu leo?
Yeah, I'll make it to top 10. I'm very sure I'll make it top 10. Yeah. So I'll bag some cash, yes.
Absolutely. Congratulations to you for your win so far. Manze tutaendelea kuroot for you. Hapo kwenye comment section wajaza nani?
Ronnie Jr.
Ronnie Jr. is up in the place. Please keep commenting if you want to see him get to the top 10. Kisha tuko na one of the chicks who are here. Not too many girls are out here, but some of them have showed up. And I would like to invite her. Niaje, please introduce yourself.
My name is Tracy.
How are you doing, Tracy?
I'm good.
What has your highlight been so far?
It has been an interesting experience. I'm not a football fan, but it has been an interesting experience.
Are you a gamer?
No, not really.
Oh, you came for the vibes?
I came to support my friend. Yeah.
Oh, one of your friends is playing? Asante sana kwa kuja manze. Hopefully we're going to have to see a lot more chicks. I'm going to throw it back to the studio for commentary. Thank you so much for keeping it HIT Esports Arena.
Don't be scared to dream of your career because we are all dreamers. This is where magic happens. At Homeboyz Institute of Technology, we inspire. We believe in the power of dreams and the courage it takes to pursue them. Every great achievement starts with a dream, a vision of what could be, fueled by passion and determination. Excellence in entertainment technology isn't just a motto, it's our way of life. We nurture creativity, encourage innovation, and provide the tools and support you need to turn your dreams into reality. This is the place where dreams come true. Step in, dream big, get inspired, and let's shape the future together. Homeboyz Institute of Technology, excellence in entertainment. Technology. Don't be scared to dream of your career because we are all dreamers. This is where magic happens. At Homeboyz Institute of Technology, we inspire. We believe in the power of dreams and the courage it takes to pursue them. Every great achievement starts with a dream, a vision of what could be, fueled by passion and determination. Excellence in entertainment technology isn't just a motto, it's our way of life. We nurture creativity, encourage innovation, and provide the tools and support you need to turn your dreams into reality. This is the place where dreams come true. Step in, dream big, get inspired, and let's shape the future together. Homeboyz Institute of Technology, excellence in entertainment technology.